tons of comments on YouTube asking me how I pack my cameras and my Pocket 4Ks and URSA Mini and Pocket 6K Pro while I travel, and which hard cases to use and all that. So I thought, while we're out here in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, in the gates of the Arctic National Park, I run through some of my hard cases where I put everything. So let's talk about that. Before we jump into this video, I want to invite you to be part of the Frame Voyager community. So be sure to subscribe to below to keep up to date with all of our content. We love showing off cool travel adventures and stories and bringing along people like you, creatives and other videographers, and we love getting to talk with you about cameras and traveling. So be sure to subscribe to keep up with our content. So let's get into these cases. I don't like paying extra for things unless I have to, especially when it comes to cases, but I still like the quality for it. And that's kind of what I went for with these travel cases that I got. Instead of going for the more expensive version of Pelican cases, which these are, I got these Apache cases from Harbor Freight, and you can actually buy them online, and I've linked them below if you're interested in looking at them. But they are carry-on luggage. As you can see, handle comes up, have the wheels, so you can pull them right through the airport. Because I prefer when I travel on an airplane not to check my luggage underneath the plane, because I've had it just get lost randomly or assigned to someone that's not me before. But at the same time, I like to have them nice and hard, rugged cases that also can become waterproof if you need them, if you're using them in wet environments. Just so if they drop and they're shock, the cameras inside will be fine. I've had it before when I was in San Francisco on a shoot. We were trying to get to the airport and try to catch a plane quickly, and someone opened the back of the Uber, and one of these just fell out from from a Suburban onto the pavement below, and all the cameras inside were perfectly fine, and it barely even marked up the case. So durability wise, these are great. I've not had any problems. I've had this one for 3 years now, and no problems. Still works just fine. But let's open them up and kind of show you how I can fit them in here. So I've mentioned before in some other videos that I actually can fit 2 fully built Pocket 4Ks in here. When I say fully built, without the V-mount batteries, but with how my cages work, I can fit 2 Pocket 4Ks right here. And I'll show a picture of these because we're using them right now. But I have room for my 2 fully built Pocket 4Ks and the handles if I want to put them on. Here, generally we'll go 2 V-mount batteries. Right now I'm just using it for this microphone. And over here I have room for lenses, for cables for the camera, for a screwdriver, for tripods, and cables and other things that I can stick in here. Now, this padding right here does not come custom with this. You actually have to order this on Amazon because it technically, or usually, here's this other one, comes with this pull-apart foam, which sucks. And that is the one part of this that I absolutely hate. Because as you can see, I literally just bought this second one for my URSA Mini and Pocket 6K Pro to bring along on this trip to Alaska. And as you can see, the stuff is already it's good enough for this trip, but when I get back home, I'm getting some of this padding, which you can mold to however you want it to be set up. And that's on Amazon, and I've listed that as well. But still, with the padding and buying one of these, the cost is still less than getting a Pelican. And a lot of times you can get deals at Harbor Freight when you buy these and actually get them for less. They're typically about $99, but with I usually wait until there's a good sale going on to go get extra ones. But these are generally what I use. They're great. I've had almost no problems with them traveling, and honestly, I jumped at the chance to buy another one when I got my URSA Mini. So I fully trust these to protect my expensive cameras, and we'll probably continue to use them from here on out. But that's kind of how I build out my hard cases for traveling and bringing them on planes. If you have any other questions, or is that a bear? Oh no, that was his lens. If you have any other questions, and as if you can't tell, we actually have bear spray on us because we are out in the middle of nowhere in bear country, and so it is.
It scared me too. Oh my god, I heard. I was like.
Anyways, if you have any questions or you think I'm dead wrong about these cases, please let me know in the comments below, and I'd be happy to talk with you about it. But until next time, this is John Owens with Frame Voyager. Ready?